sitting at the table again, and I guess that means it's time for another episode of what we're watching. This week it's episode 3 of True Blood. I don't know what it's called. I don't even know if True Blood episodes have titles. So the opening sequence of the episode was very interesting. It was like The Matrix in 4 minutes. You got Bullet that was going through the air, like bullet time, wavy bullet trail and all that stuff. Max Payne Matrix, whatever you want to call it. Someone got shot though, survived it, which was Eric. So that's like 1 through 3 right there at the Matrix. And then you also got a vampire eating a werewolf. I didn't know if the werewolf was gonna have to be killed a different way from a vampire, but I guess not. It's just kill him the normal way, just bite him, do whatever.
Yeah, they seem pretty easy to dispatch, I guess. Unless they've had vampire blood, apparently.
I'm not really sold on that, alright? Because we've seen them drinking the vampire blood, and seen them, I guess, go crazy because they're all like jacked up and want to do gay stuff.
I thought it was dog nipples.
Maybe he was playing with his nipples because dogs like it when you rub their bellies and stuff, and they have like dog nipples down there.
That maybe. That was just a theory. You know, every time they talk about, oh, I've got some werewolf blood, they just go crazy and then they get taken out some other way. A lot of good your vampire strength did you there. You just got taken out and now you're naked and dead. I don't get the werewolves. I don't see the purpose right now. They've been getting tossed around the entire time. Somehow they captured Bill, which was just kind of brushed over.
Sookie has not even given up the whole search for Bill, and she eventually wears down Eric, who assigns her a werewolf bodyguard.
That was weird to me. I was originally thinking that was a lie, that he was there on Eric's behalf.
It's kind of cool her like mind readings back to the forefront. You know, like,
yeah,
we're getting a little more of it, and I like it.
Had some more important stuff going on than Sookie's mind reading could solve, I guess. It gives her a hand up on the werewolves who are too stupid on their own account to actually do anything.
The whole episode pretty much for Sookie, other than the funeral, was just her like, I'm gonna go to Mississippi. I'll wait till tomorrow, but I'm gonna go to Mississippi.
I like how she brought it up in a conversation with every person she talked to.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, you're at the funeral, by the way.
Gotta
you
go
know
to Jackson.
Bill's still gone, a vampire.
Yeah.
You're here mourning over a real live person. I'm gonna go look for this vampire. He's centuries old. He needs my help. I'm a humble human.
It really bothers you that yeah, you said that last week. You're like, he's so old. But see, everyone else he's surrounded with is way older. So she's the wild card at this point, bro. That's what she's seeing herself as.
He's just rolling in vampire elite.
Yeah, he's like...
I mean, kings, queens, magistrates,
Vikings.
Fucking werewolves and shit.
I actually think the Bill being locked in the plantation estate's getting kind of interesting.
Well, it wasn't interesting until he unswore his allegiance to Louisiana.
Yeah.
And now is solely bound to Mississippi. That came out of nowhere, I thought.
I like how informal it was. Get the king chewing out Cooter, the werewolf dude, for not being able to bring Sookie to them, I suppose. And they lost a man in it because Eric killed him.
I didn't make the connection about Eric killing the wolf, but I think that was just because it was before the intro song.
I think that's maybe why the king then wanted to make the deal with Bill. Like, it's not worth going after this girl and losing werewolves or something.
Right. Eric made a big deal about it in the first couple episodes that Bill's the only link to the V business. Speaking of the V business, we got Lafayette.
That was like his only scene in that whole episode.
Yeah. Sweet car though.
Like, give me $1 so you don't have to avoid gift tax. Just like, you'll pay the car insurance and not dumbass.
Just you'll owe me the $1. Jason Stackhouse.
Trying to fast track his way into being a cop.
Did that start last episode at all?
Yeah.
I missed it.
I think the seed was planted in him tackling that guy with a bag of drugs or something.
The scene for next week, he's like yelling at
Yeah. Can't be spoiling people on this, bro.
If you've seen the episode, you saw the thing for next
week.
week.
Some people might not watch the next week's.
Tara
was getting with a vampire who seems exceedingly dangerous.
Yeah.
Especially the way he interrogated Jessica.
Yeah.
And then kind of like
he
forced
seems
his way into Tara's house.
I thought he was after Sookie at first, but now it's obvious that he's after Bill.
Yeah.
Somehow. Especially if you've seen, spoiler alert, the preview for next week, he says... This is also the first time I noticed
fangs
with
are
the
different.
fangs. No, they're coming out different.
Oh,
normally
well,
they like shoot down, but now they're like folding out, kind of.
Oh, they've always done that. They just like
fold out.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
I think it's just more noticeable because that dudes are so long.
Does that mean he's older or
Yeah,
something?
I'm thinking the longer your teeth are.
So Franklin is his name. And who do you think he's working for?
I'm thinking that's going to be an outside party we don't know about. Or himself.
First I was thinking he was
rogue.
impervious to daylight and everything.
Yeah, that was a weird, bad
from that
lighting.
one scene with Tara in the bed, but I guess it was dark outside somehow.
Then Arlene's pregnant.
Oh yeah,
we don't
that's
know.
another
Would it
thing.
be Renee's baby? Or would it be... That was the dude who was like going around murdering vampire lovers in the first
I
season.
guess so.
But yeah, like 2 weeks seems
I
like
was trying to think if she had like a...
Because
Maybe she banged somebody when she was like under Marianne's control. At one of her sweet orgies.
Yeah, I bet that was it. Orgy baby. You can ask Franks.
You can ask Franks, he just watched it.
Franks, is there any orgy babies being conceived?
How many more orgy babies are on the way? Will we have any cross-species vampire-human babies?
We've already
Are
determined
impaled with a...
that vampires ejaculate blood. That was last week.
So, do they actually like TJ, or is it some blood? What do you think?
It's probably blood!
Oh, it's probably blood!
Then we get the werewolf bar, named Lupines.
Good to see someone from the old pack. I like how they call them packs.
Yeah.
I mean, are they majorly
And they
wolves or people? I mean, I feel like if they're running around calling themselves a pack, they should be in wolf form more often, not riding Harleys.
It's really hard to wrangle those wolves. Those real life wolves you're using instead of CGI wolves. That's kind of... I was wondering if there's like a vampire ranking type
some
deal.
kind of seniority that
Or
like
if it's
it was
just
cool
like-
if he started a fight or something.
No, like if you're stronger based off of age, like
Oh,
vampires,
okay.
or if it's just like, whoever's bigger. You know, they're
Yeah.
like whoever's got more vampire blood. in
Well,
them.
it'd probably be how wolves settle things.
We had 2 crazy sex scenes, neither of which were turbo sex.
Unfortunately.
One was extremely slow, probably like what
Franklin
Sting
Tara.
performs. Like, yeah.
I could, okay.
Yeah, that's probably what Sting gets down on. Like his tantric shit.
I will say it was
Ultimate
kind of
timeline.
uncomfortable for me to watch her be de-vampire virginized.
She was flash sideways. Zing. She's like, Tara, where Tara's mom's not drunk.
At the very end.
Yeah. Lorena, Bill goes from saying, I'm not going to have sex with you, to immediately having sex with her.
Yeah. Within,
Like-
before he can finish saying, I'm not going to have
Yeah.
sex with you,
I don't
he's
think
already, ripped off her
Yeah.
top and is somehow going at it.
And then he just turns her neck all the way around, or halfway around, exorcist style, just
Yeah.
leaves it there,
Twists her
and
head
continues to bang
180
her.
degrees around. And it's there for a good minute or two at the last part of the episode. I mean,
Which tells me...
and she's loving it, apparently. That's hey, you're into this? You're into anything.
I just wonder why he wouldn't just flip her completely around. Same.
It's easier to just go
Yes.
and then hold it there, I guess.
Yeah, and then he does the classic.
And
which
maybe he's been dreaming about that for a couple 50 years or something.
Oh, that could be. Then we get the classic. It's been happening on a bunch of TV shows lately. Justified comes to mind as of late, but like they yell at the sky, and it's like, oh no!
Was he yelling at the end?
Yeah, it was like, no! 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 Oh no! No!
Oh, see, that's so weird. Why would he be yelling no? We are getting ready to do our second episode of DSF Watches Lost to True Blood version.